All right, just get started with this. Doing another challenge. This one is to collect all the colored pearls into one room. 16 of them all across the map. To gather them into a shelter. There is like a guide I found that lays out like a basic route to take. And we're just gonna start a new game for this. All right. So first thing to do, get the shelter I'll be staying at is the one next to the pool. Down that big drop and out in industrial. That'll be where all the pearls will be stored. Private. As for every Rain World challenge, or run in general, starts off pretty much the same. Except we'll be taking a detour to the left side of the map. Also, let me know if the volumes are good. The shelters and gates can be pretty loud, so I want to make sure that I can still be heard over them. I can never do this trick first try. That's not confusing. Excuse me. I did not. Usually they don't go down that. I wasn't expecting that. I'm doing this challenge as the survivor. It would be easier as the monk. Actually, you can't even do it as the monk. The colored pearls become faded. Which, well, it isn't really important because we're not going to be bringing them to Moon. But for the sake of the challenge, you probably should play the survivor anyway. Alright. First pearl. It's not gonna get there in time. This guy's always in the way. Thank you. These guys can be annoying sometimes. Hello. Oh. Alright, just down here. First pearl acquired. Now we're going to industrial. Usually those pipes that you can enter through the ceiling, if they don't have a pole that connecting to them, you can't enter them just by, well, if you're holding any direction other than up, you can't enter them. Sometimes it looks like it's just impossible to enter them at all, but if you just let go of all directional inputs except for upwards to enter the pipe, you'll be able to get through. Sometimes you still need pretty precise positioning. This pink lizard, really like this room. Oh, I should probably... Yeah. Storing things in your stomach. It's really useful for this challenge. You're able to hold 3 pearls at the same time. But that means that you aren't able to hold a spear or something else that's useful. Plenty of time. So this challenge is significantly longer than the other challenges I've been lived in. You have to travel to like every single region and return to industrial for the route that I'm taking. So there's a lot of traveling around, and dying can lose you a lot of progress. You have to go like all the way back to your region. But that depends on how many shelters you want to take. So I am taking a regular pearl here for scavengers. I'd rather not have to deal with them later. It's right down here. I dropped them. Yep, this is the shelter. I'm not sure why this one's the best. That's what the guide said, so I might as well follow that. The guide also mentions using passages at one point. Because if you can keep any item stored in your stomach when you passage. It's not too useful because you can only carry one pearl with that. But the pearl on the ravine from the entrance to... Oh, wait. Did I leave that pearl? Yeah. I want to have this extra pearl for if I run into any scavengers. Maybe there's a way to reach that. Well, definitely with a spear. So next, I'm going to... Oh, here's a scavenger. Next, I'm going to Chimney Canopy, just to grab one pearl and bring it back. Just throw that at nothing. I do want to grab that Overseer Eye. It's not quite as good as a pearl for reputation, but it's decent. The scavengers do like it. Scavenger debating whether to grab the eye or run away. I would help you. Oh wow. Okay, I gave them a decent amount of stuff. They already got this pearl in this room. So hopefully that at least gets reputation positive. It's also not great to have reputation too high because then they start to follow you around everywhere and it gets annoying and I might die here. Okay. I still haven't figured out an ideal way to get through this room vertically. There's like 2 different paths you can take. I haven't timed it. Oops. Yep. Typical industrial. Add an in blue just for good measure. But at least I know that there's not going to be lizards up here. There's definitely enough time to get the pearl and come back. Well, actually no, because you can only go through the gate one way. Or one time in this cycle. So just to be safe, I'll stay in this shelter first. So I'll need to stay in the shelter at least once before I return. After... Oh, hello. Actually, if I get the mask, that helps. I stabbed it. Oh. Yeah, a mask would help until I have to carry on to 2 pearls at once. After Chimney Canopy Pearl, I'm going up to 5 pebbles for the karma and the neuron light. And there's a pearl up there at the top of the wall. And after that, I will go over to Sky Islands, which has 2 pearls, so I'll carry 3 pearls back down to Industrial. These challenges maybe aren't the most interesting. A lot of traveling around long distances. Some of the challenges might be interesting. A few like hunter runs. One of them is just a score run over 8k points. Okay, the whole squad's here. How am I supposed to help you guys if you are totally capable of dealing with it yourself? I usually go through the pipe down there. Not for this pearl. I think that scavenger raised his spear for a second. Just because he's a little mean. Doesn't like this lurk guy. Oh. I didn't know that's where that went. So there tends to be white lizards up here. Maybe not this time. So since I won't be carrying any other pearls, I just need to store it in my stomach. I can hold on to whatever items. This will probably be the easiest one to get. Oh. This guy's in the way. What does even happen? Oh, thank you. Because it's fitting that there's a lot of scavengers for a pearl-based challenge. Well, there's always lots of scavengers. This will be a little bit dangerous. I haven't stayed in a shelter. But it's pretty close. Green lizards usually aren't that aggressive. Oh, totally got that. White lizard. Unless you damage. That was really strange. But unless you attack a... If you attack a green lizard, it's gonna be much more likely to bite you immediately. Most of the time you can just jump straight over them. It's not too dangerous. I do need to keep up my karma to get at least the survivor. Alright. Back up to... Well, now up to 5 pebbles, so this will look pretty similar to... the regular, like, speedrun. I probably need to give scavengers maybe like 1 more pearl before they're completely passive. Because a few scavengers have been showing warnings. And all it takes is 1 slightly mean scavenger to easily kill you. Oops. I do have plenty of time. In fact, actually, I think I have the mod on for long cycles, which I guess disqualifies this run, but whatever. I haven't even used the full length of this cycle, so it hasn't had any impact on the run. And I will go and disable it after this though. Oh. He actually took the spear away the last second. Usually the best way to deal with the white lizard that's grabbed onto you is just to get close to it. Usually it just flings you by too fast for you to be able to grab it, or for it to be able to grab you. For some reason, batflies always like to come up here. Sometimes they like to stick to one location. It depends on the lizard. Sometimes they may be more willing to try to chase you down, or the moment they leave your line of sight, they will forget about you. That one was a little bit aggressive. Sometimes you kind of land upside down on those. And you can fall off if you don't time your get up correctly. I'll stay in this shelter. Well, this isn't really a speed run, so you know, in a regular Hubble speed run, you don't stay in any shelters really. You start off in the one in outskirts and make it all the way to 5 pebbles, and then save and exit back, and then the mod. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, I messed up the back jump. Okay, change me if it's changed. It's also possible to get through with just a bunch of rocks. Every time you throw a rock at a lizard, it stuns it for a bit. Which gives you even, like I say, you hit the drop hook is there now. If you just have enough rocks to just throw one at every lizard you run into, you'll probably be safe too. Sometimes there will just be a spear laying on the ground and you won't have to go find an extra one. I only have one rock. But at least I got the karma back. That's also a good way to take care of them. Yep. Also, a good way to follow your death. But be careful of that too. You don't really need to worry about food for this whole region. If you get to the top, the rain won't be a threat. And there's a popcorn plant up there, and you don't really need to stick around that long. You either go into pebbles and you have no threat of raining still, but also the neuron flies. And if you're going back down, you just need you stay at the shelter, with the popcorn plant, you can come back just fine. Even this shelter is a little pointless. The only dangerous thing up here is maybe a white lizard if it doesn't go down to that room. The room with all the white lizards. They like to group up there, but it may be sticking around up here too. But not usually this high up. It's a little unfortunate how pointless the echoes are as the survivor. So you just need to go to 5 pebbles, and that's, you already maxed out your karma. So you don't really have a reason to visit the echoes unless you haven't made it to pebbles yet, but it's so useful to go to pebbles, 'cause then yeah, you get to skip the echoes and you get the neuron light. Unless you go to mid. Come on. So that just kind of flings you away for no reason. Hello. I don't believe any of these pearls count for the challenge. It seems like there's having a lot of problems with this stream right now. Probably internet problems. If you're trying to go this direction, Pebbles helps you out. Just pushes you to the exit, which makes it more difficult if you're trying to go the other way. I'll probably stay in the midway shelter. Oh, I can't. Yep, so there's a pearl in the long room to the top of the wall. And from there, going to Sky Island, because there's 2 pearls to get there. At that point, I'll be carrying 3 pearls, and I'll have to bring them all back to Industrial, so I won't have room to carry any other items. Nope. That's not how you do it. It is probably faster just to do the slide like that. But I want to get in practice the jump, because it is more useful in other situations. If you do that, like the frame perfect one. This room sometimes has a lot of pat flies in it. That gets done because of the echo. I also now realize that I forgot to get the popcorn plant. I I don't have enough food. I think I can risk trying to go all the way down. But I will swallow this first. Alright, lizard room. Sometimes jumping around can help reveal their positions because they'll react to the noise. It's like there's just this one. That's a really good way to get through them. If you do a slide jump, but you throw an item, you can jump over the lizard while throwing a rock at it. So I might go from here all the way over to the Sky Island shelter, or right before the gate. I saw that lizard just now. Usually don't see much activity down in this room. Yeah, I think I can make it over to the gates if I don't mess up the jumps. Hi, Valkar. That's usually the hard jump. There's a whole lot of bat flies down there that I don't need. This will probably be the hardest part of the run. Is there a vulture up there? Yes. They tend to get stuck in that corner for some reason. For this area, I'll have to carry all 3 pearls back to industrial, so I won't have any room for spear. Alright, there's Survivor. It's nice to get that now. Those gate walls are a bit interesting. They don't really act as walls, but they prevent you from moving forward anyway. So if you slide into them, the speed of the slide will be conserved. So once the gate opens up, you'll start sliding at full speed. Hello. That was actually a very aggressive lizard. You can tell because of how much it tried to... it leaned back to try to grab me. Hello, scavenger. Thanks, scavenger. Jumped right into that one. See why I tried to get the reputation up. At least we got Kyle and we can start playing. Dude might be right here, but he isn't. Kind of wonder how lizards got stuck on this, in this region, because there's not much space to move around. Okay, I'm not really sure what causes that. But I know if you start the turn, it'll store that turn, so that when you do the jump after the slide, it'll turn into a backflip. I don't know if there's a way to turn around and slide immediately without doing that jump. Oh, yeah, this one is under. Sometimes there's a white lizard here. So, first pearl is up in communications array. Which has even more white lizards. This one seems... oh, there's two of them. There's a vulture. Watch out for that. Nah, the turret music starts playing. Sometimes there likes to be a white lizard camping that entrance right there. But those two white lizards might have been the ones that usually go up here. Should be nice. Vultures are pretty common too. I really like the platforming in this section. I wish more of the game had interesting bits like that. There is a normal pro there, but I'd rather hold on to a spear for now. As long as I just give scavengers whatever spears I'm holding onto, that should get the reputation, at least so that they're generally neutral. Most of the Rain World map was designed for all kind of players to be able to navigate. So all of the like interesting movement tech that's in the game isn't fully utilized because you're not expected to know it at all. But sometimes there are custom maps that do use that movement, and sometimes they end up being kind of unfair because the movement system, even if you have learned the tech, can be inconsistent sometimes. Excuse me. So I think I'm gonna store this pearl in this shelter. Because the other pearl is further into Sky Islands. And you need a squidcada to cross between one of the bridges. And you have to do something special to carry a pearl and squidcada at the same time. See, it's just chieftain progress there, but you know, that's just an average of the scavenger's reputation review. Some may be higher or lower than that. I do wonder sometimes if there's a way to make some of these jumps without a squidcada. Hey, take the spear. I don't like how the threat music started playing. Okay, this white lizard is in the way though. What's distracted? I don't know what happened to the squidcada though. I just... Now is not the right time for this. It isn't dead. Just kind of wanted to take a break. No reason. Okay, it's good now. For some reason when you're carrying other creatures, you're still able to do most of the movement you can normally. So that just there was a backflip into this room. Sometimes they're oblivious. Oh, there's a rock here. That jump's probably possible to regularly. I'd rather be safe. Just throw something too. I don't actually know where this pearl is. Actually, I think it's further down here. I don't know if I want to check the map for these challenges. I think it might be up here. Or actually, no, I do know where it is. But that's a bit far away and the shelter, the cycle's running out. That's always a close jump. Yeah, the pearl is up here. Kind of. This is interesting. Platforming. Okay, I need to go fast. I don't know if I've heard this song before. Oh, alright. Okay, I would like a longer cycle. This is it. That's a scavenger though. I'd rather not. Oh, they're on both sides? All it takes is for one of them to... Yep. It also depends on the leader. The scavengers usually travel in groups following the leader, and the leader's reputation strongly influences the other scavenger's reputation. Oh, wow. Okay, actually it is safe to go through there. Thank you for the distraction, scavengers. Strangely eerie music. I think there's another... Oh, there's a few lizards down there. I don't need this. Good K to the... But please get out of the way. Or else you're gonna get eaten by the... Yeah, I was just stuck there. God, it's fun. I do wonder if there's good ways to raise reputation on other creatures that aren't lizards or scavengers. Because for lizards, you just need to feed them. Or save them from like another creature. If a vulture grabs onto a lizard and you throw a spear at the vulture, then the lizard will like you after that. And for scavengers, they have the obvious system where you need to give them pearls, trade with them, you know, fight with them, you know, just all that stuff. And for scavengers, it's a global system, so helping out one scavenger contributes to the reputation of all of them. What are they doing? But for other creatures, like cicadas do have reputation. If they don't like you, they try to ram into you. So like... But there's like not really an obvious way to help good Kata. I can think of maybe also saving them, like if they high reputation squid Katas. I'm not sure if that's a thing or if they just kind of always are annoyed at you. Okay, there's a bit more time in this cycle. But for the most part, reputation is based on the individuals. Like if you attack any creature, it's not gonna like you. I don't usually think of like a good reputation unless it's with a lizard or scavenger. So I might want to look more into that. Actually, one of these might help. That's always a gamble. The flying centipedes. You don't know if they're gonna completely ignore you or hunt you down. Usually they just kind of meander. So you can tell if they're mad if they start moving like, straight at you. I don't want... Hello. That was very strange. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the mushroom. It's kind of getting in the way. This scavenger, you might help me out here. Now the scavenger's in the way over here. Or not. Obviously they can't make that jump, so there's a... Oh, I missed the spear. Fortunately, I can't help you out, scavengers. So I might have to stay in the other shelter that's closer to the farmer is. Well, no. There's a shelter that's closer than that. Although this will be a harder jump. I don't have a spear. All right. Scavengers might be less aggressive just because I'm holding a pearl. There's potential that I'll give it to them, or okay, I didn't mess up that time. Or because I'm holding a pearl, they'll be more likely to attack me to steal the pearl. Oh, this is good room. I don't know if this is the right one. No, it is not. I need to go fast. Thank you for the distraction. Okay, yes, I definitely have to stay at the closer shelter if I can make it there. This room usually takes a while to get through. All right. Don't get stuck in there. Okay, I'm good. You're not allowed in here, Blue Lizard. Sorry. Looks like Twitch is having a hard time connecting consistently. To your chimney canopy. Excuse me. A vulture. This is why I kept the mushroom. I just need to backflip, please. Okay. Well, I think I could still make it. Yes. All right. There should be enough time to make it to the gate. See, maybe if I release that squid Kata, that would have increased the reputation. Oh, I might not be able to make this. We got Kaiva though. So now I'm holding 3 pearls, 1 in the stomach. And I need to make it back. Some of the jumps are a little more difficult without throw boost. I might not make it if I have to deal with blizzards though. Yep, still possible. So there's usually a pink blizzard here. Already starting to get dark, I think. Yeah, the music's fading out. I jumped just a bit too late. Alright. More time to cycle them. And that would have been easier with a throw boost from the higher platform instead. Oh yeah, sometimes that has strange interactions with dents in the floor. I don't like this though. Vulture?